Well, if you've ever walked in parts of San Francisco's Mission District, you've likely seen the prolific black market of stolen goods.
Yes, but the Mission now has one more problem to contend with: the dramatic increase of people using drugs on the streets.
Yeah, ABC 7 News Building a Better Bay Area reporter Leanne Melendez has more on really what is a chaotic situation out there, and upsetting.
You know, for me, it was really hard to see.
Yeah, it is hard
especially
to see.
there in the Mission, because there is so much progress being made in other parts of the city, right? So we specifically went there to 16th and Mission Street to focus on the illegal street vending that goes on. What we didn't expect to find was a drug activity that wasn't there a few months ago. Neither did we expect the kind of response coming from Mayor Daniel Lurie.
An illegal vendor allowed us to shoot video of personal hygiene products he was selling on Mission Street. Where did he get them from? He told us they came from this man on the right, who allegedly stole the items from a store and sold them to the illegal vendor for a few dollars. The vendor then resells them at a higher price. A few minutes later, that same man was headed back to a store to steal again.
Everyone knows that they're stolen goods, and it's pushing out the legitimate street vendors. It's creating an atmosphere at times of violence.
It's been up to the Department of Public Works to make sure people are not selling things illegally, but they too have been harassed and threatened. Now State Senator Scott Wiener is certain his bill will pass, allowing San Francisco police officers to cite these illegal vendors.
This is for folks who are selling goods that have been placed on a list of commonly stolen goods who don't have a permit and don't have proof of purchase. Then the police will be able to cite them, and on the third offense, they can get a misdemeanor.
But in recent weeks, this problem has also created a hotbed for drug users and dealers. Ironically, all of this is happening under the watchful eye of San Francisco police. They have placed a mobile command post only a few feet away.
We've been here all day, and police have not arrested a single individual for using drugs or selling drugs, not that we've seen, okay? So what makes you believe that they will enforce this when they don't enforce, they don't stop the drug activity here?
I can't speak for why they don't make a particular arrest for drugs. I know there have been more drug arrests recently, and there have been some folks who have been pushing back on that.
According to their incident reports, SFPD said in March there were 140 drug-related arrests within 300 meters of 16th Street and Mission, near the BART station.
Neighbors and store owners have told me that they don't see enough action by police. We didn't see any people being arrested. What's being done?
So we're receptive to the residents and the business owners that are telling us this. We are citing and arresting people for drug usage or for their warrants. We've done that more in the last few months than we have ever.
Police admit that in recent months, part of the drug scene has moved from 6th Street, south of Market, to other neighborhoods, the Mission District being particularly hit hard.
Would you like to see with us? What would you like to go with us to see what's going on there?
I'm here regularly, so I'm aware of what's going on, and it's bad.
We didn't hesitate to go on our own. In less than 5 minutes, we saw paramedics from the fire department respond to 3 wellness calls for people passed out on the street. People in this neighborhood told us they are now frequently calling 911.
I was just something might be dead. Thank you.
It's like a third world country. It's very bad right now. It looks terrible. I don't know why the authority doesn't do anything.
Police.
The police, right.
We repeatedly asked the supervisor from this district, Jackie Fielder, to weigh in, but she did not make herself available to address the chaos here. Now, when you look at this picture of a woman nodding out at the entrance of a store, you may ask yourself, how does the city solve this crisis? We asked the owner of Mona's Apparel, who deals with this every day.
Very, very serious penalty on taking drugs on the street.
And just hours after ABC 7 News was there, Mayor Daniel Lurie drove by to see for himself what we have been reporting on. This is what Lurie told the audience at the Bay Area Silicon Valley Summit.
And there was hundreds of people gathered at 5 p.m. I made some calls. By 8 p.m., It was clear. We are sending a message that if you are on our streets, we want to get you help, but the streets are no longer the option.
So we went back yesterday, and for the most part, those illegal vendors and drug users were not there. The question all of you are asking right now, where did they go? And how long before they come back? It's sort of a game of whack-a-mole.
Yeah, but still, there's definitely a change
Yeah.
in the way the city is dealing with this.